200 metres with obstacles. There's 2 obstacles per 50 metres and 8 in a complete 200 metre race. They're set at 12.5 metres and at 37.5 metres. Off the start, the swimmer must surface before the first obstacle. The swimmer will take 2 or 3 strokes and make the first of the duck dives. Depending on the depth of the pool, the swimmer may opt to push off the bottom. This can generate a lot more speed on the breakout and going into the stroke. Here we see Jenny Parry, 2-time world champion and current world record holder for the 200 Super Lifesaver, setting up her fins and tube. Laying the strap of the rescue tube around the fins allows for easy access for your arm and your shoulder to get through the strap. Making sure the rope is away from the tube so no mistakes can happen. The 200 metre Super Lifesaver, the first 75 metres is straight freestyle. As she approaches halfway down the second lap, she'll duck dive down, pick up the mannequin and carry it another 25 metres. It's at the 100 metre mark that the 200 metre Super Lifesaver starts to get technical. She'll drop the mannequin, pick up her fins and tube and slide her fins on her feet, all within the 5 metre rule. At the 150, it's a regular fins and tube clip up. The handler must let go as soon as the hand touches the wall. The tube will come over, across the chest, under, clipped on and go, and again inside the 5 metres. The 200 metre Super Lifesaver, the Iron Man of the pool. We're using all the equipment, all the gear and all the skills. The swimmer's foot position on the start of the 4x25 mannequin relay is very important for getting a good push off the wall. Watch the second swimmer bob underwater to get a push off the bottom. The changeover is made and the mannequin's face is still clear above the water. Going into the third change, again watch the head position of the mannequin stay clear out of the water and very even and safe. On the final change, you'll notice the fourth swimmer goes underwater but does not push off the bottom. In closing, you'll see the final stage is made with a very strong kick, a short stroke and hopefully landing with a full stroke on the wall. In this event, the 4x50 metre medley relay, the first swimmer does a straightforward 50 metre freestyle sprint. The second lap is 50 metres of butterfly kick underwater with fins. Once the swimmer has surfaced and approaches the wall, the third person dives in with a rescue tube. Upon the third and final change, the rescuer comes in, they swap the rescue tube over and the patient will then be kicking all the way back to the final 200 metre mark. The 50 metre mannequin carry is an exciting and very fast event. In the event you have to swim 25 metres of freestyle, duck dive down, pick up the mannequin from the bottom, surface within 5 metres and make your way to the end of the pool as fast as you can doing the carry techniques. Here we can see that the mannequin has been raised, the face is above the water and that the stroke and the kick are in unison. With only 30 seconds of racing, there is absolutely no room for error. As the rescuer is carrying the mannequin in for a finish, he's looking for the wall and trying to land on a full stroke. A giant double-arm butterfly pull will help with momentum to get down to the mannequin. Both feet are allowed to be pushed off the bottom to surface, and once up on the top of the water you can see the short, sharp stroke is very explosive and helps generate speed, which in turn will keep the mannequin flat and steady in the water. The line throw rescue only takes about 10 seconds, but it's one of the most exciting events on the program. Here you'll see the rope get pulled in by the thrower, thrown back out to the patient, and drag the patient all the way back into the wall. Once he's got the rope, the lightweight patient can kick all the way to the wall. In this event, the fins and tube rescue, the swimmer will swim down to pick up a half-filled mannequin. At the other end of the pool there's a handler. The handler will be holding onto the mannequin against the wall. As soon as the rescuer touches the wall, he must let it go. At this point, the rescuer will put the tube around the chest of the mannequin, clip it on and get going. This all must be done inside 5 metres. The mannequin must stay inside the tube all the way back to the finish. The 100 metre medley rescue is 50 metres of freestyle, tumble turn, 17.5 metres underwater, pick up the mannequin and swim the remaining 50 to carry yourself all the way through to the 100 metres. Breathing as often as possible as you go into the turn, you make 17.5 metres underwater. Quite often, butterfly kick into breaststroke pull is the choice of this skill. Without surfacing, the mannequin pickup is made and the carry is made all the way back to the finish.
A range of disaster situations are staged in the pool. This includes everything from drowned dummies to hypothermia and even special distractions. The teams are locked away in advance, then given a time limit to rescue and treat all of the victims. The 4 lifesavers have to quickly assess the situation as soon as they enter the arena, make a plan and react accordingly. It's a difficult test of a team's abilities and not just about diving in to rescue people, as Janet Castro, who set this particular test, explains.
Well, a lot of the whole of the championship is about lifeguards doing things at speed and perhaps in a way they might not actually do in the ocean or in the pool. This is meant to make them think. They don't know what the test is. They're in security, hidden away, getting very nervous. But they have to come out and apply the principles of rescue. And that's not just about running around, as you saw some of the teams doing, and lifting bodies out. They've actually got to do something with them. So those people who went for the unconscious not breathing got tied up with them, and they didn't rescue the others who were maybe weak swimmers or non-swimmers. So really the question of this kind of rescue is, we call it mobilize the mobile. In other words, those who can be moved, make sure they're out and safe, then secure the safety of those who are in imminent danger, and only then recover and resuscitate those that need continuous care. And that's a real formula, if you like, for rescue, but it should be, whether it's in a competition or outside, that's what people should do.